alright, it's ZF music, and I'm unplugged playing it, doing hard endurance drills of pentatonic modes, and you're just gonna watch the process now. This is the thing about it, is it's usually 2 notes per string, like it's like, and 2 notes per string is hard. So it's gonna go 15, 17, 14, 17, 14, 17, 14, 16. So that would be the full version. Like it would go. And there's like infinite combinations, so you could just go plain like. The process of an endurance drill is just to hard hammer it and beat it into the muscles, especially the 2 notes per string, pentatonic stuff. Like I'm locking myself in one mode of tunnel vision and I'm just grinding. You see what I mean? I'm just hitting the pavement. And like I'm like, last night I was doing it and it's like failing and like my forearms are on fire and I'm just, you gotta push that limit every little bit more, and like I'm gonna do it right now. So this is like the second or third one. This was the pattern I was doing. So then this was the fourth one. It was like. Something like that. Like I gotta find it. So this concept would be repeat in octaves, Rio. The only person I've ever heard talk about this other than me, discovering it on my own, is Marshall Harrison, the jazz fusion guy with an incredible understanding, incredible technique, incredible just knowledge of the instrument. He's just so amazing. The inventor of slide grid picking. This guy is no joke. Like Brett Gar said, or whatever. Marshall Harrison's the only guy I ever heard talk about repeat in octaves. So meaning it can help you condense the information down so that instead of seeing like 1,000 notes, you just see a couple of them in groups. So repeat in octaves, Rio, is a 2-string idea. And then you go 2, 2, 2. So it's a 6-string instrument. You do one thing like this. See? It's the same 2-string idea, just repeated like that. So this was the idea. So what am I doing there? I'm doing ups only when I change strings. So watch. Down, up, down, up, up. Down, up, down, up, up. Right? Keep going. Down, up, down, up. Here it is. Down, up, up. Down, up, down, up. So down, up, up. So it's weird, like it depends. Like so down, up, up, down, up, down, up, up. Down, up. That's how you can get that. But the object is not to make it sound like that, but it's just that you can do that speed burst if you want. You can do that, but In my opinion, you don't. You want them all square. See, like, that's cool, but watch now. So see, I'm not doing like mini thumb movements. I'm not like changing anything. The only thing I'm changing is when I'm descending, I slack the pick back like this. When I'm ascending, I go like that, which brings us to the next one. This was the full idea. Yeah. So you can do little variations, right? That one is like this. Start over. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. You see what I mean? 1, 2, 3. So that's what I mean with chunking. It's like you don't look at them as a million notes. You go 1, 2. You go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You see, you're reducing the information so it's easier for the brain to handle. So I was just sitting there last night, all night. So one of the things you can do is like, it's like you're feeling it start to light up and go on fire in your forearms, and then you keep this static pace. Sometimes you can do a burst just to like finish strong. So in other words, like, I don't use a metronome. That's the funny thing. I don't use it. I'm just like, you're not really developed enough yet for that to really matter anyway. You're just trying to get up to the skill level, right? So to this day, 2 decades later, I don't use it as much as I used to, because I realize it doesn't help. You just need the muscles to do it. So just sit there at free time and just do it hard till it's acquainted, and it's not, you know what I mean? That's the only priority with endurance drills. I want to hear every note picked hard and clean and consistent. And that's what I'm saying. In the process of this endurance drill, I notice I can see the loose ends tying up. I can see all the specific weak areas within it are getting ironed out and straightened out. So the object is to overall just do it. And they'll slowly, like, but you have to fight the pain, and you have to keep, like, that's the only way. You have to constantly be at the limit, trying to push it. So, like, the greatest bodybuilder I've ever known, like the greatest drummer I've ever known, told me the same athletic advice. You can't expect to grow, or in other words, make progress in what you're trying to do. You can't expect to grow using sub-maximal weight. Meaning, like, the people that are on the side of the road walking are like, you're not achieving it, you're wasting your fucking time. If you're not pushing the belt, you're not achieving anything. So, like, go to the limit and try to push the limit. In other words, I don't have a choice, my hands can't do it. So me just doing this was, like, difficult as hell last night. I'm like, oh, it feels so weird, because I never did pentatonics for like the first 20 years, and I never did 2 notes per string. So this is a whole new thing. It just never did these motions before. So it even shows you that with all the arpeggios, all the lateral lines, none of it helped, because it's just you have to specifically dial it in. And I only got it like this fast, that it's completely like marginal speed. Because it's the priority is building up the muscles and tissues. You're not gonna get it good. You gotta like sit there until it's good. That's what it would be. It would be. That's what it would be. It would be. And this is what I noticed. This is the thing I noticed. Going up, I keep the pick like normal angle down, but when I'm coming back, I go like this. So when I'm descending, I go this way. So it's a balance of going, you know what I'm saying? So I did this one instead of the 3-5-1 G A. I did the EG mode. Start over. So see what I'm saying? You can sort of push it a little bit while it's in that heated up state. So you're in the thick of it. You're neck deep in the middle of the heat and the flame and the fire. And you can sort of rush ahead a little bit, burst ahead a little bit. It's okay. As long as you're working on getting the tissues and the like connection, right? The cerebral connection. As long as it's all overall working itself out. Don't worry about the little thing. Just enter, like I said again, and now you're about to watch me do it. Yo, look how deep I'm digging it in. I'm digging this thing in, and it's still not affecting anything. I don't have to go like this. I don't have to sand the pick. I don't have to try other methods. You can go, I've been doing this since day one, like with this weird angle, like this way, and I never noticed. I used to struggle because I didn't know how to move it down. I didn't know how to move the anchor, like down the bridge or not. And I sort of used to just stay in the corner here with my palm. I used to stay and like try to just reach it. But it never occurred to me for like 10 years, oh, you could just move a little bit down. Like, you could just move a little bit and then just do the same thing. Oh, like, it was so stupid. And then, like I said again, with the angle. So watch the angle change when I go up or go down. I'm like, diagonal, right? So see, now look, I'm up. I didn't stay like this. I went up, so watch again. The exact moment it changes is like right here on the G. So it goes. And then now when I go to do the down pick, I change the angle, so I go. So let's see if we can watch when it's changing. So it was so hard last night, I couldn't even do this. Because I noticed it, it's the angle has to change. So watch again. Change angle. And you can go up, up, right? That too, so it's the angle, it's the economy, it's everything. So now I got up to this speed. Let's see how fast I can maintain this. It's already falling apart. So that's really, these discoveries are only found in the chaos. So Bruce Lee came along as a philosopher and he refined and simplified all the old philosophers like Sun Tzu and Jiddu Krishnamurti and Confucius. He was saying the same things they said, but he just modernized it and refined it and updated it. So in the middle of chaos lies opportunity. So you can either like panic, or you can, like he said, either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. So meaning a fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or just hire a body. Like you're not ready. You just gotta fucking just go brute force into it. In the middle of that fire, so you're cooking up all these tissues at a micro level. You're burning it in correctly. So I wasn't gonna catch that. Oh, it's the angle. Oh, it's the up. Oh, it's whatever. Until it's like, trust me, dude. It only becomes clear in the middle of it, and it's heating up. It's heating up. It's heating up. So I learned this from Kurt Angle. I learned this from Muhammad Ali exhaust training. So in other words, the reps don't count until you start failing, because that's when it's finally breaking down and causing the damage to like heal it for the next 2 days. It's not going to matter until it matters, and it doesn't matter until you're starting to fail. And then in that moment, embracing the pain, you're like, oh, here it comes. It's going to shut down. The lactic acid comes in and shuts it down, so you can't actually move it anymore because the body thinks it's committing suicide. The body thinks it's being torn off. So it sends lactic acid to shut it down, and then you can't. So you have to master that process of going right up to the edge. So again, I'm just going to sit here and just one-dimensional tunnel visioning. So like, when the time comes for you to do it again, you know that you specifically targeted that one like weak thing, like my left hand. Believe it or not, it was actually a left hand issue, not the right, for the 2 notes per string. Like I couldn't hold this. I kept doing this. That messed my thumbs up. I couldn't like hold it like this and squeeze it. It was like shutting all this down. And I only, like, that was hard. So a lot of guys, like I said, they will approach it other ways, like laterally or diagonally, but all that's doing is avoiding it. It's just delaying the inevitable because now it's one thing you didn't learn. So is the solution really a solution solving anything, or you really just didn't solve anything? You solve it by fixing it. So we're gonna do this until I start to fail, and you can see where my technique's at. Like I said, look, I'm digging it in like all the way, and it's not changing anything because it's not all, like you have to change to economy picking to hit the ups, and then that's how you do it. That's how you guarantee of picking every single note flawless. It's not. It never was going to be a thing where like only endurance drills with alternate picking is the way, because then you might have done that, and then it's like all these other people surpass you because they didn't have that issue. It's not the stylist pick because I'm going like this, dude. I'm all the way in. Watch. I'm trying to prove this. I'm trying to prove this live. Like, it doesn't fucking matter about stylist picks and sanding them and thumb movement. Just, I'm literally going like this, like this. I'm like doing this weird fucking motion for 23 years. Nothing was broken and didn't need to be fixed. So look how deep I dig the picking. I'm like trying really hard to get this angle. I'm at least like that much in. So you know, like again, there's a seamless thing where you just kind of know where to do it. It's a feel thing. This is why these theoretical guys don't get it. They don't have feel. They don't have the faith to do that and let go of the structures and the theory and just feel their way through. And I just did this for like 40 minutes straight. This is what it takes, bro. So you can actually hear that I'm digging it in like this deep. So check it out. Wow, the next day I can do it a little faster, you see? Let me get a better angle. See, like again, I could feel it in here and in here, the specific, exact, precise area of difficulty that the muscles couldn't do it. So you have to slow it down, and in weightlifting, lower the weight and the fucking ego, because nobody gives a shit. We're all here to get better. Like, you know what I mean? Let's do that other one. Like, I can't think of anything simpler or easier to give you. Like, than this regular minor pentatonic thing. 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. This would be the simplest thing I can give you, but the object of the real lesson is dive in, bro, and just sit there for fucking ever. This is the boring eating your broccoli part. When no one's watching and nobody cares, are you distracted or are you doing this? Everybody wants a cookie and a fucking, like, you know what I mean? Certificate of recognition. Everybody wants a fucking trophy for just being involved. The people who succeeded didn't need that because they didn't have that ego problem. They just were by themselves when it mattered the most and nobody cared, nobody was watching, and there's no cookies, a trophy, and medals. Doing this. Before anybody ever knew who they were. Another thing I do say a lot too is like if you miss a note, just keep going. Don't worry about it. Get it on the next one. Because then you'll just get nowhere. If you think it has to be perfect, you're wrong. Okay, I missed it, so just keep going back down, go back. Just that's how it overall works itself out and it rounds itself out and irons out the wrinkles. Okay, do you see any sanded pick? Do you see any micro thumb movements? Do you see any like wacky stylus picks and all these like tricks? Or do you just see straightforward? I didn't have to change the depth of how it's a matter of the angle, ascending or descending. So mentally I'm going 1, 2, 3. I'm not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now this, like right in here, it's a little bit better. Now I can go, like I couldn't like get my pinky to grab it. It was just all shutting down in here. Then this rear shoulder started working, so I changed my posture. I am actually working on, I might have to get surgery on my thumbs and never play guitar ever again. So I don't know, but I'm actually working out the posture. So I'm not going like this and it's like bending it out. That's what happened. And I only started, oh, I've never actually done this. And why don't I try that? And then it's all evening out. But this was hard. Then I start coming up with licks, right? Listen and look at how deep I'm digging the strings and I'm still nailing it. Because a lot of people I was around in the beginning unfairly projected all their fears onto me. And then as like a vastly superior man on the inside, when I was developing, I got to those same things and was like, oh, I didn't need to fear that. I didn't even need to worry about that. I didn't need to fear, like it's not fair. Just because you didn't discover something yet and you just don't know, doesn't give you the right to like influence people. Like, you know what I mean? That's reality because that was your reality. That's not my reality. I already surpassed these people and didn't need to fear those things. They were just like projecting it. So anyway, let's get back to it. Like I'm digging even more deep, and it's working. It was right there where I noticed that it was the angle like this way. Because I could never hit this while it was still down. I could never go, like look what you're asking it to do. It's just never gonna happen. Like Ingve said, there's a latency in your brain. That's why he likes stiff picks. It's the only way you can truly accurately judge the force you're applying to the space of time you're playing. You can't, like, how am I supposed to pick, like, while it's still like that and then start descending? Like, forget it. There's going to be even if you did it, there's going to be a latency of microseconds that you don't think matters but does. So you have to change the angle, and then now I can go, you know what I mean? It's just like, wow, why is it so cleanly hitting it? Because I'm changing the angle. Now it's not like this, set up to fail, and it's like that. Like, listen to it slap it. So when you get to the top and you're going to start coming back down in pitch, descending, just change it like that. So it's like this. On the way down and on the way up. So I can go like this. Or I can go slide the other way and then do that one, connect them. Whatever is the easiest for you. Nobody can tell you it's the wrong answer. Not me, not Ingve, not anybody. What works for you is the way. This is like the fucking ego in the arts, bro. The ego in the art form is people think it's about them. Well, I don't care what you think because we're all achieving the same exact thing, but I do it this way, he does another. Who's wrong? Nobody. and they want to fucking be important. Like, so I'm telling you, I've done everything on 5 instruments, and I'm not better than you. I just actively chose to keep progressing. It doesn't make me better. I learn more from people who play much simpler music than anybody who plays the crazy shit. Believe it or not, I do. Oh wow, look at how good of a tone he gets. Wow, I could never get that because he has really fat fingers and like I don't, and I'm always like narrowly like wow, but his tone is so much better. There's nothing I can do to like copy because my hands are different. Like it's like just find your way, bro. Is all I'm saying. This is the last run. So see how I missed that? I kept going. Then I started doing this one. Because I wanted to get this fucking fast. So just work on this. See what I'm saying? It's well-rounding it. All the little things. You just gotta get it like to where it's like, yeah, that fucking thing is mastered. Like, no matter what key I'm in, I'll always be able to just blaze that run. You only really need to do it in one position. Do it of like G, starting on G. In this E minor thing, and then just do it its octave higher. Watch every pick stroke if you really want to know. Down, up, up. It's just I naturally do it every time. Up. Down, up, up. See, it's the second one every time. Like land on it and then get ready for it. That's the cue. Down, up, up. Not yet. The second one. This, the 2 notes per string pentatonic shit, literally feels like I'm in the gym just bench pressing something. I'm just taking like a set square thing and just going, all right, the only difference maker is me. Tunnel vision, and you just hit that one, just do that one thing until you want to puke. So I psych myself out and like get into these things, and like 6 minutes later I wake up and realize, you know what I mean? See, then you can push it a little, but it's like, fucking already going.